For this demonstration today of Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011, we're going to follow a realistic, though simplified business scenario, following the life cycle of a sales opportunity in a company that manufactures both cameras for industrial use and sensors used in the production of commercial vehicles. For the first scenario, we're going to use the interface through Microsoft Outlook. CRM is fully integrated with Outlook, and we're going to show you the full marketing cycle from the creation of a campaign to lead generation to follow-up of a sales opportunity, and then further down the road the follow-up of that opportunity by the sales department through to a quote and an order. So the first role I'm going to play today is going to be that of Marketing Manager, and this is the dashboard I see when I open my CRM. These dashboards are fully customizable and can be individualized as well. So the first thing I see up here, top left hand corner, is the campaign type mix. So I see I've got two advertising campaigns currently going on, and they are the following ones. One is a product launch campaign for a new product called AX305, which is part of the cameras division. So that's a new one that we're just launching, and we have a new ad campaign for the JJ202, which is a more established product. Left hand corner, I have the number of leads generated by each campaign. We also have an ongoing web campaign, and of course I have links here in the bottom right hand corner to all the current campaigns. So I'm going to take a bit more interest today in the product launch campaign for the new AX305. I'm first going to maximize this screen here. Now, according to predictions, the new product was supposed to generate more than the old one, and from the current product launch campaign for the AX305, I only have about $3 million in revenue, whereas we have $4 billion for the existing product. That's a bit disappointing, so I'm going to create a new campaign to raise awareness of the current product. So I'm first going to go and view the records that were used to prepare this chart here. All my current closed opportunities in this fiscal year from campaigns, and if I click on the second one, I have 7 customers that have taken up the offer for a new product, purchase the X305, and also 2 lost opportunities. So what I'm going to do is now create a new campaign to target my other existing customers. Interface here, I'm going to navigate to the marketing section, and I'm going to open a new campaign. So I'll click on new within my marketing section, and I'm going to create a marketing event. So this is going to be called AX305 product overview. It's going to be an event, so I'm going to open registration for it. It's a marketing event, and I'm going to invite customers in the wholesale segment. The expected response will be around 50% of the people I invite. So that's going to be starting today, and I'm going to end it on the 31st of October, which is the proposed date for the event. What I'm going to do is publish this on our customer portal or website. So publish the event on the web. I'm going to manage registration count. Event type will be a demonstration. The address, Route de Hauptscheid number 79, that's in Steinfurt in Luxembourg, postcode 8499. I could add some more information such as a mapping URL. I'm going to make it a featured event, which will make it prominent on our website. Event contact will be myself. The name, I called it AX305 product overview. The date is going to be the 31st of October, starting at 3 p.m. ending on the same day at about 5:30 p.m. And the event details are going to be to demonstrate our new AX305 camera's functionalities to existing customers. That's probably all the information I need, so I'm going to save this campaign, which will have the effect of creating campaign activities as well as publish this on our website. By saving this campaign, I've created here a couple of planning activities which are going to include the following: to secure a venue for my AX305 product overview event, and I have to build a marketing list for the same event. So to build a marketing list, I'm going to go here to target marketing list. What this simply means is I'm going to make up a list of customers whom I'm going to invite to this event. And these customers, of course, will fulfill certain criteria. So these are the current marketing lists I have in my system. None of them really fits my needs today, so I'm going to create a new marketing list. And once again, that's going to be all those people in my database who don't currently have the AX305 as part of a wholesale list of customers. So I'm going to call it customers without AX305, and the people I'm going to invite are contacts, meaning individuals, not in this case accounts. The purpose, well, quite simply upselling. Source, I'm going to get that information from my CRM, and there is no cost to this. So I'm going to first save this marketing list, and of course the next step will be to add some members. So I'm going to click here, manage members, and I'm going to use the advanced find functionality of Microsoft Dynamics CRM to find the people I need. So once again, I'm looking for contacts, and since I'm here in wholesale market, I'm going to use a related record, which is the parent customer. So I'm looking for the parent customer account, and I'm looking for some specific fields within that record. CRM is of course more than just contact database. So all the orders that my customers have placed is of course tracked in CRM and imported into a specific field within the account form. So I'm going to select the ones that have purchased the JJ202. So I'm going to use the yes value. And at the same time, I'm going to use those customers that have purchased the kit of our product. So purchase kit equals as well yes. And of course, I want people who have purchased either one or the other. So I'm going to have had an or criteria in here. And of course, I also want those customers that have not purchased the AX305. So purchase AX305 does not equal yes. And I'm going to find the customers that fulfill these criteria. There are 12 of them whom I'm going to add to my marketing list. They are now all members of my marketing list. I can just save this and add it to the campaign I've just created. At the same time, I'm going to add this marketing list also to the campaign activities. There was one undistributed campaign activity that was created automatically by workflow. So I click OK. And I'm now going to go back to my campaign activities or planning activities here. Campaign hasn't begun yet. My marketing list has also been added to the actual customer interaction activity, which is to send the email invitation for the event. So I'm just going to open this campaign activity record, and I'm going to distribute this, which simply means I'm creating email messages that I'm going to send to all the customers in my marketing list. I'm going to use a template to do that, which I've just created. So that's the AX305 product overview invitation. And all I need to do is to click distribute. I will own the new email messages, so they're going to be sent by myself, and I'm also marking them as to be sent, so they can be sent automatically, and the corresponding email activities in CRM will be closed. So I'm clicking OK. This is creating 12 email messages. So if I now go to email messages created, they've all been sent already. I'm just going to open one that was sent to one of my customers, Adrian Dimitrescu. The template I've created has been added. So just a very simple text-based template in this case, as a valued customer would like to invite you to the demonstration. And I'm giving Mr. Dimitrescu a link to our customer website to directly register for the event. So I'm going to click on that link, which is going to open our portal. So I'm going to change hats now. This is our customer portal, divided into two parts. One is public, which includes the event calendar. The other one is private and requires signing in with a secured password and ID. That will be to access the case management section of our website. So I've just added this AX305 product overview, registration open, is part of our featured event. So now I'm going to be a customer. I'm Mr. Oscar Alpuerto, and I received an email pointing me to this website, which gives me the information I just put into my CRM. And I'm interested in registering for this event. So I'm just going to click register and enter my details. My name is Oscar Alpuerto. My email, I work for a company called Active Marketing. Oops. Sorry about that. My phone number. My address. Company is in Strassen in Luxembourg. And the preferred method of communication in my case will be an email. Now, in order to register, we have a little security here. Select all the cat photos. So there's one. That's not a cat. That's not a cat. There's another one. There's another one. That's a cat. That's not. That is a cat. That is another one. Yes. And that's the last one. So I'm just going to register for this event directly on the portal. So I've just created my registration, and I'm going to save this event to my calendar, which is simply going to create an appointment that I can save in my Outlook. It's going to do save and close, so the date is now saved for Mr. Alpuerto. Back to my campaign, I can mark these two activities as being completed, and of course the campaign activity itself will remain. I have just created something new, which is to send the email invitation to confirm the participation of Mr. Alpuerto. So I'm now going to change hats again. I'm now a sales representative. So my role is to convert the leads that were created from this marketing campaign into sales opportunities, and further down the line into quotes and orders. So I have been given access to this particular marketing campaign here, which is the AX305 product overview. And I have been asked within this campaign to follow up on the responses we received. So I open the campaign record, and I'm going to go to the campaign responses. And I'm specifically going to speak with Mr. Oscar Alpuerto, who has just replied to our website. So this could happen either at the event or after the event. I have the campaign response here, which is actually a lead at the moment. I'm going to convert this campaign response into commercial opportunities. I'm just going to click on convert campaign response, and in this case it's not a new lead, it's a new record for an existing customer. So I'm going to link this opportunity I'm creating to the contact that's contacted us. That's Oscar Alpuerto, and I'm going to create an opportunity. So this is the opportunity form. The topic has been added from the event and from the customer name. I'm of course going to change that automatically in a little while. I'm going to allocate this to one of our partners, meaning that for this division we're using resellers. And the partner in this case is going to be a company called Basic Sales. I'm also going to assign an account manager. That's going to be Julien Hugo. And now the next step will of course be to calculate the revenue that I can expect to make from this opportunity, as well as assign a close date. I'm going to put the end of next month, 30th of November, the date at which I expect to close this opportunity. So a few of the other fields, such as pipeline phase, will be assigned automatically by workflow. So I'm first going to save this opportunity, creating a record in my Microsoft Dynamics CRM pipeline. And the next step now is going to be to add a few products. So I'm going to go to the line items. The line items being opportunity products. Add a new opportunity product here. And this product is of course going to be our new branch of cameras, the AX305, product B, SKU AX305. I need to select a unit. They're sold by the unit, so it's going to be each. And Mr. Alpuerto has indicated that he wishes to order 11 cameras. So I'm just going to save this as a line item in my opportunity. And because it's linked to the wholesale price list from the campaign, it's automatically going to add the price of these products, meaning the estimated value of this opportunity. So that's all the information I need for now. I'm going to recalculate the opportunity and in so doing update my pipeline. The value of my opportunity here is $110,000. At the same time, the topic of my opportunity has been updated with the product and the number that Mr. Operator wishes to order, as well as limited closing date. So the next step, I'm going to create a quote. The process, once I have an opportunity, is to create a commercial quote. I'm just going to add a new quote. I don't really need to add any new information to this because I've already got the price list. I've got also the information about the product, everything relating to the customer. So the name of the quote by default is going to be the one that I give the opportunity. I'm now going to just print this quote for my customer. Using an organization mail merge template. I'm going to use a template called quote for customer, in which several dynamic fields have already been included. This action automatically creates a document in Word, which I can then edit and use normal Word functionalities. All Microsoft Office products are linked and integrated quite nicely with CRM. Let's go to Add In and click CRM to start the mail merge function. This is my quote in which I just need to insert the dynamic fields from CRM. Very simple quote in this case. Obviously, I could also add some very complex parts of a document, such as general conditions and other information about the sale. This document has now been added to my quote. All I need to do now is have this quote activated. It's been sent to Mr. Alpuerto, and I'm now expecting his response. I'm now told that he wishes to ask for a discount, being one of our valued customers, and he's asking for a 10% discount. So I'm going to revise the quote. So I'm going to reopen it, reactivate it, meaning that we can do something with it. And this new revision will be tracked in CRM just like the previous one. So I don't have just one quote, but I have a whole history of previous versions. So I'm just going to add the fact that he wishes for a 10% discount, which we are going to grant. So I'm just going first to recalculate the quote, so giving it the new amount that we're going to offer Mr. Puerto. It's now 99,000. I can go through the same process again. I could print it. I'm going to activate it and wait for his reply. So this time we're going to say that Mr. Puerto has accepted the quote. So for $99,000, we are now going to directly from the quote create an order, the next step in the sales process. So create order. That's going to close the quote as one. I can close the opportunity as well. I don't need to enter the actual revenue. That's going to be worked out from the quote. And I'm now creating an order, which can of course be linked to a template and be sent to the customer. All these documents I'm creating can be stored in a document management solution, such as a SharePoint site, or can just be attached as files to any CRM record. So this is the order. I have gone through the whole sales process from initial campaign, lead generation, campaign response, conversion to an opportunity, then further to a quote and to an order. The next step, if the company chooses to do so, would be to create an invoice directly from the order. I am now going to change hats again. I am now the customer care representative for the cameras division. And I just received an email today from Susan Burke, who's from the technical department of Oscar Puerto's company. And she noticed that one of the AX305 cameras they recently purchased is not functioning correctly. The lens does not seem to focus. So it's under warranty. We're going to send someone to fix it. So the first thing I'm going to do is track this email in CRM. So I'm creating a CRM record. The icon for the email has changed. And I'm going to convert this into a case, which will allow us to have some customer-facing activities linked to it. So the company here is Active Marketing. So I'm going to link the case to that company. I'm also going to add a subject from a subject tree. That's the AX305 defect. I'm going to close the email activity in CRM and at the same time open the new case. This is the case record I've opened in Outlook. I'm going to enter a few details. The case origin is email. The case type is problem. The case category is a broken item, and it needs to be followed up within the next couple of days. I'm also going to add some information such as the contract, an annual service contract for Active Marketing. Add the contract line as well, and the contract line has to do with the warranty. The product, of course, is the new camera, product B SKU AX305. So I'm just going to save this case. All the information that I'm going to enter now will be linked to the contract. So that will be useful later on for tracking purposes. I'm also going to enter a knowledge base article, which is going to give me the product history. So I'm going to search in my knowledge base for anything related to the AX305. Let's see what we have. I'm going to link the article about product history, which I can of course preview directly within my case here. Here we are. Now of course we need to do something about it, so we're going to create a service activity. I'm going to add a new activity. That's going to be a service one. I'm going to call it AX305 repair. This is of course linked to my customer Active Marketing, and I'm going to add a resource to work on this. And the resource is going to be Jim Hands. And OK. The location is the customer site, and I want this to happen as soon as possible. So the next step is going to be to schedule Jim Hands to attend to this customer. If I click schedule, opening Jim Hansen's calendar, and I can find the earliest available time for him to work on this. I can just mark this as done tomorrow morning from 8 to 9. I click schedule, and then once this activity has been completed, I can just mark it as complete, which means it now becomes part of the closed activities of my case. So I'm going to assume that our technician did the work, and I can now mark the case as being resolved. Click on resolve case. Problem solved, billable time 1 hour, which is of course under warranty, so we will not bill the customer. And the resolution simply going to be that the camera was repaired. This has resolved my case as being successful, and this marks the end of our first part of the demonstration, including the whole marketing, sales, and customer service overview.